Welcome back to the Daily Show with Spiral Strategies, giving you the latest crypto market updates. Let's get started. Alright guys, now as we suspected, we are now heading into a downtrend. We are now going to come back and retest some key levels that we have been waiting and expecting to hit. Now, as we mentioned in our previous videos, we were warning you guys about this potential breakdown since March, late March, where we came up into this apex and we had this breakdown and this potential harmonic pattern. We did get that one final spike back up here into that $72,000 level. However, as we saw here, it was too much resistance. We were already on the other side of these trend lines. We were getting very heavy on our MACD on the daily as well, and all those warning signs were staring us right in the face. We did have this smile here, or this M structure working as well. So we had multiple signals that were telling us that, hey, look, the market's getting a bit weaker than we had imagined it to initially be. And as we headed down here and came back to retest this this key level here at $61,000 level, we saw it bounce back. Now we did tell you guys, and we'd pretty much drawn what would essentially happen was if we didn't manage to break out on the other side of this trend line, which was on the 4-hour, and then create some bullish market structure, we were going to head downwards. And pretty much this trend line that we drew here, this blue one, it pretty much came up, followed it, hit it, created negative bearish structure here, created that M, broke down, came back to retest this level, came up again, failed to break out of this downtrend line, and now here we are with the current breakdown here, where we're currently retesting this $57,000 level. Now, where do we go from here? That's always a great question. And you can see on our chart here, if you guys paid attention to our volume profile in the last episode, we did tell you that there was this massive gap here that needed to be filled, which was ranging from the $60,000 level to around this $51,000 level. And so that's where we are at this point, and we see that there's a big gap here, there's a big space here that we're looking to come back and retest, because the last point where we had this support was back down here at these levels, which was that breakout. If we go back here, and it was this consolidation and breakout here that we last had some level of support and or resistance, which was here at this $51,000 level. So we've got some confluence here with our trend line here as well, and you can see how even back here there's this massive gap here as well. A lot of price discovery left unfilled, so we're always going to come back and retest some of these key levels here, which we are going to do here at this point. And there's this massive breakdown here. We're down about 5% here, 6% here for the day on Bitcoin. Also getting absolutely smashed here as well. Let's take a quick look at our MACD as well. Sorry, not our MACD, our volume profile. So just going back to what we were saying here, there's this massive gap here that is needing to be filled. We've currently hit our POC here, which is at $57,000. So short term, medium term, we might see another retest back up here, and then a further push back down into this $52,000 level. So we'll need to keep out an eye on that one there. We'll quickly head on into the daily just to show you guys this breakdown. So we had this MACD breakdown from here, and we are now continuing to test some of these key levels here, broken down here from value. So we're now going back into value with the next support here at $51,000. Potentially, worst case scenario, we might hit 43,000. We don't, at Spiral Strategies, we don't see it as likely as of an event. We've probably got a 50% chance of hitting this, so chances are very low. It's almost a coin flip. I'd probably even go as low as 30% that we'd hit this level. Odds are very low that would come back and really test this $43,000 level. However, you can't predict the markets, you'll never know, but it's always a possibility that this would be the last line in the sand. If we draw a fib here as well, there is probably confluence here. This is probably going to be an 88.6 or a 78.6. I'll draw our Fibonacci. So, here it is, our 88.6, which sits here at about $42,000. We're definitely going to come and at least tag 61.8, which is going to be here at 52,000. 78.6 is 78.6 Fibonacci retracement is at $46,092. And worst case scenario, we might tag somewhere around here, but we don't see that that's going to be likely at all. The base here on a daily, $31,000, that's probably long gone. There'd have to be some really bad market news to come out in order for us to reach some of those levels, but who knows these days. However, I wouldn't be too bearish, even though this looks bad. We'd want to see on a shorter term time frame that the momentum needs to start shifting, and we are actually starting to see those signs here on our daily MACD. So we're starting to see multiple potential MACD divergences here. So it's actually a bit more bullish than some people would think. Like most retail traders, they would see this breakdown here, this 6% down for the day, and markets would be in panic at this stage. However, on the daily it says otherwise. On 12-hour it's probably saying otherwise. Prices are coming down, yes, which is true, but our MACD is actually coiling upwards. It's staying strong. So until we really see a close below 50,000, we wouldn't be thinking about 43,000 yet. We have to take it 4 hours at a time, 1 day at a time, and just wait for these levels to show us, where we're going to get this support and structure come in. So, as we've said here, guys, short term, we're looking at about 50,000, 51,000, which most people are probably calling. So, we'd like to see that. However, if most people are calling 50, 52,000 as well at the same time, we may even see a little wick or a little peak into this $40,000, $45,000 level. So we'll keep you guys posted and updated. So continue to like and subscribe and comment down below as well. We'll quickly go into our Ethereum chart here, and guys, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. We give you guys so much valuable information there as well, in terms of altcoin picks and daily market news updates as well. Quickly going into our Ethereum chart, squiggly line theory kind of working. We had this drawing here from our last daily update as well. Heading into this key resistance, we banged up against it. Came up a little bit higher than we expected, but regardless, we still had this breakdown. Now we're looking to come down and retest this key level here at $25,000, $2,500, $2,600 level. Volume still remains bearish. However, we are seeing a little bit of green starting to come up as well. So this is probably going to cement the thesis that we're not going to head too crazy. We're not going to do one of these crazy spikes down here. That's probably not going to happen. There's too many people vested into some of these names already, and if it does come down into these levels, people are going to just snipe it, pick it up. So don't be too overly bearish, and you can kind of see these bull green candles coming up as well. Maybe let's head on into a daily as well. You can kind of see at the same time, like with Bitcoin, we've got this bullish potential MACD divergence as well. So keep your eyes out on that one there. We're going to call out those reversals as they come in. As soon as we get some confirmations of those levels. We're seeing a nice fill now of this price gap here on our volume profile, so like to see that get filled. Potentially could see a $2,300 Ethereum coming back to test this little Wyckoff support here. This is going to be the last, probably, this is our last line of defense here, this 2100. So, if we don't break below, then we're going to be sitting pretty nicely, setting up ourselves into the next phase of the bull run. So, guys, dips are buying opportunities, and we are being presented with dips. So, if you've got some spare cash lying around, definitely keep those ready to deploy and get into these markets while they are cheap and present us with this opportunity. So we'll leave it at that, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next market update. Peace.